Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Paiton again, and welcome back to my channel. Sometimes I struggle a lot with change, but when things are changing, or something happens in your story that you didn't plan for, or something happens that just throws all your 50-year set goal plan off the railings, it's kind of stress inducing. It can cause anxiety, it can cause you to have migraines often, it can cause you to even just feel sick and upset to your stomach, and these are just all different reactions that you can have to changes in your life. So I hope that this video is helpful to you guys to just think about those things and how to deal with life changes, and that honestly change is inevitable, like I said in my last video about toxic friends and how to move on. I believe that a lot of people have these avoidance techniques where they believe that if they avoid the change, if they don't think about the change, if they kind of try to gloss over the change and cover it up, then the change doesn't really exist anymore. Most things you're gonna have to deal with it at some point, but I know that it can be easier to try to act like the change didn't happen, and it does feel good possibly in that moment, to just not think about that, and that's fine. But it is way better when you actually deal with it and you actually cope with it in a very healthy way. I was just recently watching Shambu Dram's podcast, and Cleo Thomas was on there. If you guys don't remember Cleo Thomas, he was like the little boy from Holes, the movie on Disney Channel, and he was talking about how he realized that he really has a problem with C words, which I thought was really interesting. Kind of laughed about it, but I feel like it's kind of true, and I feel like a lot of people have that same issue. He said he has a problem with C words, he has a problem with commitment, he has a problem with consistency, he has a problem with change, especially in relationships. Commitment is a huge thing that people struggle on. Change is just a huge life stressor in general, and consistency. I feel like everyone is always trying to find a way to achieve balance in life and stability, and that's how you can maintain the consistency in your life. So just 3 quick things to remember when it comes to change. Number 1, you want to reframe your thinking. You want to change the way that you think, which may not be something to do simple and easy right off the bat, but it's always worth it to just give it a shot, to start small, start really small. The small steps will lead to the bigger steps. So just always start small, start at the pace that you can go at, and reframe your thinking by, if you just have to wake up every morning and read from a book of affirmations, if you have to wake up every morning and read a scripture, if you have to wake up every morning and look at yourself in the mirror for 5 minutes and tell yourself that everything's going to be okay, I'm alive. If you have to stretch your face out a little bit to make sure that you're okay, you are living, and you will get through this, definitely do that. Try whatever little things that you can to reframe your thinking. It's a lot of different methods out there that you can definitely do. You try to maintain some kind of normalcy for yourself and some kind of level of comfort. So whatever brings you happiness, maybe do a little bit more of that. If yoga calms you down, or if just going out to Starbucks makes you happy, go do that. If buying yourself flowers makes you happy, go do that. If going to the gym and exercising gets your minds off of things, because I know the gym is very helpful for a lot of people, go do that. Do whatever is going to bring you that normalcy and that comfort as you're helping to positively cope with the changes that are going on in your life. And lastly, this one is probably always the hardest one, because when you're going through terrible things in your life and you're stressing out and it's so much going on and you feel very overwhelmed, the last thing that you want to think about is to be grateful, is to be blessed. Thank my parents, thank my friends for always supporting me. I don't want to be thankful. I don't want to be grateful right now. I'm going through a lot, but I promise you, if you really take that self-reflection to sit down and really think about how you could be going through something else that maybe someone else is dealing with, and how your situation is actually possibly not that bad, it'll really help you to kind of size down your change a little bit, size down your stress. Not to say that what you're dealing with is not important and it's not relevant and it's not a lot, because it probably is, but it just makes you bring it a little bit back more to normalcy and humanness, that we all go through stuff, we all struggle through stuff, we all have our moments. One thing about it is, You don't want to be the one that is holding yourself back from something great and amazing that may be coming into your life. You want to make sure that you continue to grow, that you continue to level up, that you continue to accept changes, that you continue to accept feedback from people, that you continue to want to be better. Because the worst thing that you can do is not, be okay at accepting changes and not be willing to work on yourself and how you react to changes. And then your dream comes to you, whether it's your dream job, or your dream person that you always wanted to date and be with, or your dream car or whatever, or your dream house. That thing will finally come to you, but you won't be ready to properly accept that change. Because once again, that's a change too. Because all changes are not bad changes. Some changes are good changes. And that's a good change that you actually want to change in your life. You actually want to get a bigger house. You actually want to get a bigger car. You actually want to get a really great relationship. But you're not going to be ready for that change because the current way that you probably react to changes, or the current way that you currently are dealing and behaving when it comes to certain things in your life, is more negative rather than having a positive outlook on stuff. So you're going to end up ruining that change, that good change that you've been asking for, that you've been waiting on, that you've been praying on, because your attitude isn't right, because you're not the right person to handle such a great, big, valuable change like that. So you just want to make sure that you're always willing to work on yourself and be better and grow, so that regardless if it's a good change or if it's a bad change, you ready to roll with the changes. This struggle will not last long. You can do it. I believe in you, so just believe in you too. And I hope that this video was encouraging to someone out there. What to do, make sure that you like, you comment, or you DM me on Instagram for more video ideas and what else you guys may want to see from me. And I will catch y'all in my next video. Bye.